Hey everybody, welcome to Hills and Gills. My name is Chuck. If you're new to the channel, I want to thank you for stopping by. And if you like the videos, guys, if you're into jig tying, getting out there fishing for everything from brim to muskie, that's what we're bringing in this series right here. So I hope you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, give us a thumbs up, and that helps our little channel out. And everybody that subscribe, thank you. We much appreciate each and every one of you. We've been tying some of our favorite patterns that we're bringing to this new series here on the channel, from brim all the way up. And yeah, I'm getting those jigs ready for those big toothy critters, those big muskies, also as well as stripers as well. And today we're downsizing some. We're going down to a 1 in 32nd jig. One of my favorite little patterns right here, whether you're fishing for red eye or rock bass, whatever you like to call them, big brim. Even on those days when those big crappie don't want the traditional type crappie jigs, the bigger ones, a little fella like this right here, a 1 in 32nd, will absolutely crush them. And this is one of our favorite little patterns here. Trout fishermen out there in streams, if you like creek fishing, stream fishing, lake fishing, sometimes you can't beat a 1 in 32nd. So I hope you sit back, enjoy this video. Let's tie this little bad boy up right here. Okay, guys, let's get this little fellow tied up. We'll go through each thing that we're going to be using as we go through his tie. This is a little 1 in 32nd jig head that we got right here. And we're going to just be making like a natural type little jig. So the first thing we're going to be adding to it is some tinsel. You can see how much you get on this right here. I gave like $1 for this at Family Dollar. And no, this ain't Christmas tinsel. Family Dollar, dollar store. Go back in the birthday section, the party section, and you can find these little pom-poms right here for like $1 a piece. They got a variety of different colors in them, and they make some outstanding jigs. And we're going to be using some A by Do It, and I like a red color on this tie right here. So we're going to go right down till we feel the click of that tip of that hook. We'll go ahead and snip it. And the first thing that we're going to be adding to this tie right here is a little small piece of this tinsel. Now we want it to come back a little bit because we want that tail to have action. This ain't going to be nothing but just an attraction in the water to get those fish's attention. So I like cutting it a little long, then just going ahead and bumping it right up against that jig head. I'll then trim it to the size that I want it to cut it back. I don't want it to be, up so far that the bucktail will be covering it. So back about from the bend of the hook, about a 1/2 inch or so off the back of it. That'll do good right there. Now the next thing we're going to add is we're going to be adding our hackle feather. Now this is a gray hackle that we're going to be adding here. So we're just going to lay this right down on the side, cleaning the stem off a little bit, getting some of those feathers off. And we're going to be laying it right down the side of that shank right there. And then we're just going to tie it in. Hackle feather in. And then the next step that we're going to be doing here, while we got the hackle here, is we're going to be adding a little bit of our bucktail. So just a small pinch. This is just going to be a very small type jig for those crappie, brim, or whatever. We don't need much at all. So we'll just cut us a small little pinch of this bucktail off right here. And then we can trim it up to the size that we need it when we want to get it cut. And I want this to lay back just a little bit off the back of the head because we're going to be turning that hackle up toward the front, the back part of the jig head, that is. So we just need a little bit. We'll get rid of a few of these stray long hairs out. That looks pretty good right there. And then we're going to go and leave a little small gap right behind that jig head. And then we're just going to tie this in, give it a couple of wraps right here. And then we're just going to push down on it. Push down, push forward. That looks pretty good. Then we're just going to go ahead and we're going to just tie this bucktail in just like so, just like it right there. And now we're going to take our hackle. We're going to bring our thread right up next to the jig head, and we're just going to spin our hackle feather around. Right up next to that jig head. This is a killer jig right here, guys, for red eye, crappie, panfish, big bream. We'll just keep spinning this around here. That looks pretty good. Then we're just going to go down with the down through the middle of it, locking it in. Then we're going to go right back up to the back of the jig head there. And then now we're going to go ahead and cut this excess tail of this hackle off right here, just like so. Now, next thing we're going to do is just start laying it back. We'll just push back on it, making sure we get him all those feathers pushed back toward that bucktail, toward the back of the jig. Then we'll fix this collar right here. We'll just go ahead and build our collar up, and we're done with it. This is an awesome little jig. I've got smallmouth on this fella right here. We're going to do 5 turns on him. Seat him down. There we go. And then we're going to add just a drop of Loctite super glue on him. Just like so. As always, if you watch any of my jig time videos, we're going to take our old spent paintbrush, and we're just going to work all around this collar right here. Guys, as always, we give that Loctite super glue time to dry up on this collar right here, and right there you go. This is a killer little jig right here. Guys, if you liked the video, I hope you give us a thumbs up. Follow us over on Facebook and Instagram. If you're new to the channel here, I hope you subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell. We got a lot more of these bad boys coming down the line in different patterns that we use. Until next time, stay safe out there on the water, and we'll see you right here in the next one.